Hello guys, a lot of people ask me or don't even know how they can make their base more secure with double stacking. So in this video I want to show you how you can double stack the foundations of your base, and additionally to that I will give you a lot of other building tips. So here you can see the already finished double stack foundations with the different size of gaps. As you can see, this one right here got the smallest possible gap between the foundations. The next one got a medium sized gap. And the last one got a kinda huge gap where you can put 3 small furnaces between the foundations. To get the smallest gap you need to place down 9 normal quad foundations. After you've done this, you're gonna destroy every foundation except the last one you're standing on. Now you're gonna go ahead and build back with 16 triangle foundations. You always place them in groups of 4, so you get this beautiful C shape. At the end of the triangle foundations, you go and place a quad foundation. Upgrade it and you're done for this gap. To get this medium sized gap, you go ahead and place down 13 triangles. Then you destroy all of them except the last one and build back with quad foundations. Upgrade the last foundation and you finish the second gap. If you want to get this huge gap where you can place small furnaces inside, you need to place down 9 triangles. Go ahead and destroy the first 8 triangles you placed and build back with quad foundations. Now you can upgrade the foundation, build the door frame and place down the 3 furnaces afterwards. Alright, in the second part of the video I'm going to show you how you can double stack triangle foundations instead of quad ones. Same as I showed you in the first part, I will give you examples for the 3 types of gaps. This one is the smallest and the best one. The second gap, the medium sized one, is good for small areas where you don't get that much space to build. The huge gap isn't used that much and I actually don't know why people use it, but I still want to show it to you. So let's get right into the building. Alright, so to get this first gap you need to place down 8 quad foundations. Then you go ahead and destroy every foundation except the last one. Now you start building triangle foundations towards your base. Like I already said before, you always should do it in groups of 4 to get this beautiful C shape. After upgrading your foundation and adding the wall frame, you're done. To get this medium gap is very easy. You just need to place down 3 core foundations and build back with triangles. For the gap with the furnaces inside, you need to place down 5 quad foundations. Then you're gonna destroy the first 4 of them and build back with triangles. After you finish the foundations, you can place down furnaces, chests or stashes, whatever you want. I hope you enjoyed this part of the video and now I want to show you some more advanced building tips. But before we do this, here are 2 screenshots of how you can double stack. So here we are, in the last part of the video. In this little overview you can choose which part of the advanced building you want to see, or you can just wait until the first clip starts. Okay, basically we first need a base in 2 levels. Then we just go ahead and place what's on the higher foundations and walls in the lower ones. Make sure that you don't forget the wall frame. As you can see, we get a gap between the walls. This is perfect to add ceilings very close to each other. It's always better to have the floor upgraded to metal, so if they are in the loot room, they can't just simply pickaxe their way up to the second floor. Now you only need to build your base a little bit more higher, and voila, you get a lot of double stacked ceilings. Sometimes it's a little bit glitchy to place the walls. You just have to move around and try to place it again. Now you get 4 roofs instead of only 2, so the raiders need a double amount of rockets or C4. There's also another way to double stack your roof. Let's get right into it. Alright, so first you need to build your base 2 walls high. For this video I will put my loot in the first floor and the roof stack the second. Now you just go build your way up to the second floor and start placing roofs around the floors. I'm going to do that with Twig, so you can see that it works with vanilla as well. On modded server it's a lot easier because you can just use auto upgrade to stone. After you upgrade them to stone, go back to your first floor. There you're gonna place wall frames all over the place. You can do it with single door frames as well, but it's a lot more tricky. What I forgot to say is that you should place walls as well and upgrade them to stone, so I'm just gonna do that now. Alright, so now you can place the roofs from the first floors through the walls, because Rust is a game of bugs. Just go ahead and place them like I did. Now you can build up to your second floor and upgrade the twig roofs to stone ones. Then you just finish your roof with ceilings and you're done. Raiders now need a lot more rockets to blow through your roof. To make your base pretty much ladder and twig building proof, you need to follow 3 steps. The first one is to place high walls, so people can just ladder up your entire base. Important is that they still can get over the walls, but they need tons of cylinders for that. After you finish the layer with high walls around your base, you take out the building plan and choose the triangle foundations. If you place the triangle foundations all over the place, people won't be able to build big towers anymore. It's also very important that the foundations are upgraded to metal, so it's a lot harder for raiders to destroy them with pickaxes. As you can see, I'm not able to build more foundations in this area. But at the moment, raiders are still able to place walls on the triangle foundations, and then continue building up with ladders. You can simply avoid it by placing low walls on the foundations. Go upgrade them to metal, so they need a little bit more time to destroy them with pickaxes. The third step should avoid that raiders just ladder up on the part of your base where no high walls are. Your door. To make it a lot harder for them to get up, just build one floor out at the 3rd level or higher. Every floor under it makes no sense because they can just simply boost each other to place the ladders up there. Make sure that you don't leave gaps. It's still possible that they can get up there, but we will fix that soon. At the moment they need to do a tricky jump, and if they fall down, they will lose a lot of HP and need to heal again. Let's speed this up a bit. So there we are. After a couple of tries and using some mats, we can just blow through the roof now. To avoid that is pretty simple. You just go ahead and build up your main base one floor higher. After you've done this, you will get this catwalk. You craft yourself some metal barricades and place them down. Very important is that you build out a second floor of twig and place the metal barricades right in the middle of both. As you can see, it isn't working with triangles, except you place more of them. Then just go ahead and destroy the second one. Now it's impossible to do ladder jump. If they still want to get up there, they have to destroy the floor of the barricade. Alright, so the most people get more than only one loot and split up their loot. This is very good, but if you put your chest rooms too close to each other, people can just use the splash damage of the rocket launcher and get in both rooms with only 4 rockets. That's why you should always split up your loot rooms in all directions, so you need to blow through the whole base to get everything. The next thing is that you should never place ladder hedges in the core of your base, because it's a lot easier to race through them. If you get a quad foundation in the honeycomb of your base, just place a ladder hedge in there. When people are going to blow through it now, they won't get anything except the honeycomb. Alright, now I want to show you two very important things. Double stacking when you don't got much space because of a hill or a mountain. As first, we have to distinguish between two types. The first one is building towards a mountain, where you can't build up with foundation steps. For this one, you start building as many quad foundations as you can, until the mountain stops you. So, for me it's 3 quads. You won't count the last foundation because you use this one to build back. Now you can go ahead and destroy every foundation except the last one. Then you can build back with as many triangles as you can place. Make sure that the last triangle you place is on the position where you can continue building towards the direction you started. Now you can just repeat the step until you got the amount of quad foundations you need. Then you build back, upgrade your foundations, and you double stack against a mountain and stone. In the next clip I want to show you how you can double stack against a hill. As you can see, at the moment I'm only able to place one quad foundation at all. But that isn't a problem, just take out your building plan and choose the foundation steps. The only thing you have to do is building up the hill with steps and quad foundations. Now you only count the quad foundations you placed, and you stop if you got enough of them. I need 8. Now you just remove everything except the last foundation you're standing on. Then you build back with triangles, but don't forget to use the foundation steps to get on the same level as your base. And as you can see, your double stack is finished. Now upload your foundation and you're done. Yo guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I put a lot of work into it. If you want to support me, just go on my channel and subscribe to me. You also can write a comment and tell me what you think about this video or what you want to see next.